New tonight, a federal judge grants a temporary restraining order blocking President Donald Trump's deployment of National Guard troops in Illinois for 14 days. The judge says they see no credible evidence there has been a rebellion in the state. The judge adds the evidence demonstrates the deployment of the National Guard may lead to civil unrest and will only add fuel to the fire. A written order is expected to be issued Friday.